Well, let me tell you about my family. I have two sons, both of them boys. What? Sometimes I tell a joke and don't even know it. I have a daughter. She does online dating. I'm not a fan. She met a guy online that was hounding her for pictures of her feet. I said, how'd you get rid of him? She said, yesterday, while you were napping, the caption said, can't wait for you to rub these. But stay away from that spot, I think it's an infection. My kids are so helpful though with me when I was sick. They were helpful getting me out of the hospital. You know how you get in the hospital and you can't get out? Yeah, I couldn't get out, and the doc came by my room and he said, well, you can go home today, but first you have to have a bowel movement. I just think that's nasty. I don't know. Is it just me? I mean, I know that's the technical term, but it just sounds better if he said you got to take a shit before you leave. You know, to me that's better. But I didn't have to go. So I called my youngest boy. He's good at that sort of thing. He came right over. You remember that piss test I took for you? You got the job. I got a favor. I need a deuce in the portable. I was home by noon. I got to talk about my grandkids because that's what granddads do. I have three grandkids. You know what they say? You love them all the same. That's bullshit. Yeah. The youngest is my favorite. I'll talk about her first. Cora, 3 years old. Love her to death. She stays with us 2 days a week. I've learned something about little girls that I didn't know because the one I told you about, that my daughter that did the thing with my feet. We adopted her when she was in high school. So my advice is if you're going to adopt somebody, get them when they're in high school, because in a couple of years they're gone. So, but I didn't raise any girls. I don't know anything about little girls. So I'm learning with Cora. And one thing I learned this summer, we were out in the pool, little girls think their doll baby's real. They don't realize it's a toy. Where, little boys, they got the Tonka truck, they're crashing. They know that's a toy, they crash it all the time. Little baby girl, she's my doll. Cora's got her baby doll. Let me take the baby doll. She goes in the pool this summer. I got my baby doll with me. Well, the thing filled up with water. So I said, let me help you with that. I took it from her, and right in front of the child, I popped the head off, poured the water out. She's going, I said, it's okay, it's okay. It goes, I didn't know, I have a new discipline tool now. Oh, she's eating all her vegetables. Better finish those Brussels sprouts. That's me, I don't really do that. She's something though, I tell you. We had breakfast together the other day. She loves blueberries, but she calls them boobies. Those 3-year-olds are fun. They just say funny things. She calls them boobies. So we're eating cereal together. The other day she said, Coach. She calls me Coach. I know it's not funny, but it's clever. She said, Coach, me want boobies in my cereal. I said, me too, baby girl. Grandma won't go for it. And the next oldest is Cal. He's 4 years old. Cal's the guy with the Tonka trucks. The doctor told us his head was in the 95th percentile for size. I don't need a doctor to tell me he's got a big head. We knew he had a big noggin. We're buying clothes for 10-year-olds. We can't get him over his head. And the oldest one is Lori Lynn, 8 years old already. I can't believe it. It seems like just yesterday that I was at her preschool graduation. Has anybody been to a preschool graduation? Look at all the people that have attended these. It's a regular thing now. Don't you have to be in school? to graduate from any portion of school. It was crazy. They wore caps and gowns and played the song, marched across the stage. Parents were crying. They're going home with you. They're not going away to kindergarten. They had a valedictorian. Billy. Straight S's. Not a U on the report.